Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
I'm George McFly. I'm your density.
If you put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
He's a peeping Tom.
Get the hell out of my car, old man!
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
So here it is. Look what we have. 1981's DeLorean. Pretty much from Back to the Future. Crazy seeing it up close and actually driving it as well for the first time ever. I mean, it'd be really good if we had the actual Back to the Future props actually on the car itself, but I think this would do.
I think this more than does, yeah. It's pretty cool. Very strange to drive, as Andy just said.
Yeah, we couldn't believe how low it is as well when you come up to it. And I mean, this literally comes up to my hip.
Kind of like almost laying down when you're driving or being a passenger in it.
Yeah.
It's very peculiar. And left-hand drive is manual as well, so gear with your right hand, it's all a little bit strange. And you can't see the bonnet when you're driving and seeing the width. But 1981 though, I mean, different world.
Different world.
But you know, maybe if we hit 88 miles an hour.
Yes, we did try that on the motorway, but
we got to 85.
85. Yes, we will try later on. Definitely crazy. Just seeing it up close. Almost brings a tear to your eye.
Yes, I know.
Shortly after this, we drove to a pub, and when we got there, before we could even finish parking the car, 3 women had come up to us and said, "Oh, hey there, sorry, we're from the pub. We saw you guys drive in. We can't believe a DeLorean is here. Is it okay if we got some pictures and videos for our Instagram?" Me, being the hustler, said, "Yeah, sure, why not? In exchange for a couple of your cold beers for me and my brother here." And they happily agreed. It made me think though, if this one place was happy to give away some free stuff just for seeing a DeLorean car, what else could we get out of people? What year is this? Duck!
Just got to get used to where the flipping edge of the road is. So you might have to do my eyes for a minute. God. So if I'm over a bit, just tell me, okay?
I'll try.
Hey, Doc, you better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads, where we're going, we don't need roads. So what does it feel like to drive the car? Well, it doesn't have power steering. It's very hard to get the gears into place, especially second gear. And brakes were pretty stiff, and it's also a very wide car. I guess it's more tolerated for the wide American roads as opposed to the narrow country lanes in England. It also gets really hot inside as it has one of the most stupidest window systems ever. The only bit that comes down is this small section of the window. It's like, what, 1/5 of the whole space of the window? What's the point in that? But apart from all of that, you've got to realise this car was made in 1981, which is one of the first prototypes before the car went into full production. So, taking all of that into account, it's still a bloody cool car. What's it like on driving?
It's just getting used to it. That's all it is. Like hugging the curb and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And then you stay, like I'm in second gear here. So you stay in third and fourth, it seems, a lot longer. And the brakes are a little bit tight. And it's a lot wider than what one thinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh, that one. This one in gear. Where's the f***ing second? That's fourth. Where's the... Where the f***'s? Let's go to third. What f***ing gear am I in? I'm in third gear. What have you done in your Tuesday? I drive a DeLorean. That's it.
It's funny because at the time we tried really hard to get it up to 88 miles per hour, and we didn't think we did it because, you know, the car's acceleration isn't quick and the roads weren't as clear, so we thought we failed. However, upon me watching the footage back, I saw we did get it up to 88, so yeah, pretty proud that we did it. If only we had the time circuits on, who knows where we could have went to. Oh, I'm such a geek. But everywhere we went, we literally got so many stares. You know, everyone wanted pictures of it, or to sit in it, or just to look at it. We had compliments from everyone. You know, it made me think we could easily start charging, I don't know, like £5 a go to have your picture taken. It'd be a nice little side hustle. You know, I bet you any money, if you have a Ferrari or a Porsche or, you know, whatever sports car next to the DeLorean, I can guarantee you'll turn more heads and people will be more attracted to the DeLorean and want to take pictures of it instead, rather than, you know, your modern sports car. Because being so up close and personal with it, it's just so cool. I can't put it into words. I guess it is right what the makers of the franchise Back to the Future said. You know, they chose this car to be in the movie because of the futuristic look it has, by, you know, looking like a spaceship. And it still holds its design capabilities to this day, in my opinion. And yeah, it literally makes me want to have one day, but you know, do it up so it looks like the one in the films. Yeah, I'll be a happy boy for sure. And for all you petrol heads out there, this is what's cooking under the hood, or bonnet, or the back hood, should I call it, as the engine is at the back of the car. No idea what any of this stuff is, but yeah, there it is. And then at the front of the car is the trunk or boot. You know, you have a really small space for your stuff. So yeah, you wouldn't really be getting much shopping in there. And I couldn't actually see a way of locking it. Like, it was just literally just opening and shutting. There was nothing else. So really, anyone could have just stolen your stuff. And here's some more shots of the interior, all very basic looking, very low seats and heater controls, radio and cassette, electric window buttons, and your clutch, brake and acceleration pedals with all the wires hanging out for some reason. And then the speedometer, and then we've got the dashboards, all different gauges. None of it seemed to work, you know, again, it's very old, but yeah, that's why we've got the electronic speedometer there instead. And there you have it. That was my amazing experience of driving a DeLorean. I literally lived out my childhood fantasies and was Marty McFly for the day. It was a rather nostalgic moment, and I really recommend it if you're a budding Back to the Future fan just like me and my brother. I think it was around about £500 to rent out for the day, and I'd say it's definitely worth it. Considering that there's only around about 6,500 DeLoreans left in the world today, give or take. So yeah, definitely do it. So I've been to Doc and Marty's house, I've driven the DeLorean. All that's left to do is use a hoverboard and get some self-lacing Nike boots, and I'm pretty much there. Well, thanks so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed the video just as much as I've enjoyed actually making it. I guess until next time, I'll see you soon. All right, bye.